Welcome to hell. Hell on earth. In places like this, the cesspools of the world, 50 million innocent little children die every year, and millions more live in it, if you can call this living. A few of the luckier ones die at birth, mercifully. The rest are slowly murdered by hunger and disease, cold-bloodedly killed by rotten food, rotten medicine, rotten housing. God, the stink is sickening. Look at this if you have a strong stomach. A tin house with a dirt floor, a typhoid-ridden mud pit for a toilet, pig pen for a playpen. Can hell be worse than this? Can we allow children to go from cradle to an early grave in places like this and still call ourselves human beings with hearts and souls? I don't think so. There's got to be a better place for them, a place where they can eat and play and just breathe without getting sick. Every child has a right to at least that much. Well, thank God there is such a place. I mean, right here in the middle of hell on earth, there's a heaven on earth. One of hundreds of CCF sponsorship projects, a place of hope. For 70 cents a day, 70 cents and a toll-free phone call, you can get one of these otherwise doomed boys or girls out of the garbage and into a kitchen. Out of the streets and into a schoolroom. Out of a deathbed and into a clinic. If you call right now, and I hope you do, the very first thing you'll get is a letter from the child you've helped. It'll probably say something like, thanks for all the nice meals. Before you, I had to eat bad food that made me sick. Well, what are you waiting for? Call CCF this minute and rescue a child from hell. Don't you see? We're not selling you anything for your money. We're buying lives with it.
You want it sugar-coated or right between the eyes?
Now, suppose your child had to be raised in a place like this, in a one-room shack with a dirt floor and a roof made of whatever you find. It never stopped the rain. Now, suppose you couldn't get medicine for this little girl's ear infection, and when her brother coughed all night, there was nothing you could do about it. Suppose you knew your children would never have nice toys or good schools. Then, imagine a miracle happened. Someone you didn't know, thousands of miles away, made a phone call to help bring this to your child. Books, teachers, nutritious food, clean water, a place to play, even a doctor to see when she's sick. Someone whose phone call saved your child. How would you feel about the person who made that call? For one phone call and 80 cents a day, you can be that person. You can save the life of one child. 80 cents a day sponsors a child like Rosa through Christian Children's Fund. Now, if you can, imagine, even for a moment, that this could be your child. Go to the phone right now. We'll send you the picture of a little boy or girl you can sponsor. We'll tell you her name, where she lives, a little bit about her life and family. There's no obligation, but if you decide to sponsor a child, you can be the one who makes a miracle happen. Call Christian Children's Fund. We're the nation's oldest and most trusted child sponsorship charity because so much of your money goes right where it belongs, to the children who need it. Now, before you say, I'm not a miracle worker, take a look at what one looks like.
The Boswells' 80 cents a day saved Maria Ophelia. The Gainers' 80 cents a day is a miracle for Minor Estuardo.
Please go to your phone right now. Call Christian Children's Fund and be that person who can save one child. Be the one who can perform a miracle for 80 cents a day. Call now.
This is Peter Ustinov. In any war, those who suffer most and understand least are children. They lose their homes, schools, families, and too often their own lives. UNICEF, the United Nations Children's Fund, is helping children in Somalia, the former Yugoslavia, and other war-torn areas. With your support, UNICEF can provide food, medicine, and blankets to thousands of children who are the innocent victims of war. Please help.
Across the Horn of Africa, up to 10 million people are being affected by the worst drought for more than 50 years.
Unless we can scale up our operations to meet the growing need, this crisis could turn into a catastrophe.
In 2011, what the international community failed to do was act early. In terms of lessons learned, it's get in there early. It's let's respond now.
The biggest thing at stake at the moment is human life.
Call the Lord and tell him about to have some company.